welcome back to my channel. Thank you to my subscribers. Welcome to the newcomers. I hope you like what you see, and if so, please join us. Be part of this family by subscribing. Give it those thumbs up, everyone. It helps to circulate the video. Do your comments, ask any questions. I'm here to help you. This is part 2 of the yellow flower, 3D flower table runner. I've been working on it for a few days already to get it all prepared. So I've done all my 20 flowers this way. Did the yellow, put the pearl, did the green. Now it's only left the white to be attached on the pattern as we go. I've already done half of the pattern, so you can see how it's operated, how it's added onto the flower, onto the pattern as we go. So please, I hope you're going to create this and let me know how it went. And if you have any difficulties, send me a message or make a comment below. We are going to get started. We'll continue again. Needle number 3, 100% 4-ply cotton thread. I'm using the white to do around the flower. If I can find my white somewhere. And I alternated the color of my pearls, so I have a very light green and I have white. You can mix it or you don't have to use it if you don't want to. We're going to get started. Thank you so much, everybody, again, for being part of this journey with me and for all your beautiful comments and your support. I am very grateful and humble. Thank you. And please bear with me with some of the codes that I'm not used to with the crochet codes. I'm just learning. Thank you to one of the fans, big fan, now a friend, Nancy Strand. Thank you so much for helping me out with these codes. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so I wanted you to see how, I know that the table is small, it's not big enough, but hopefully it will make sense and how this is added on. Okay, so we'll have one flower at the end, 2 together, and then 3. So 3, 2, and 1 for the tip. It will be added on. The first one will be added on into the center, and then when we proceed either with the right or the left, flower added on to the edge, and we continue adding on the sides, as you can see here, by 2. So we're going to add 2 there, we're going to add 2 here on the pattern, and we continue on adding as we're adapting the flowers together. As far as for the middle one, we're going to add the 2 here, 1 only when we are adapting this flower, and 1 only again on this side, because then when we put the second row of the 2 flowers, we need to add 1, 2, and 3 into this middle piece. But I'll show you as I go. But it's always good to have a view how it's been added on. You could always pause the video and confirm the adding, not to have any mistakes. That's why I like to hold it a bit on position so you can pause it and see how it was added on, okay, in case you get confused or whatever. So we're going to continue. This side is pretty much all done. As you can see, I added the flowers all the way, only missing the corner one, which that's the tutorial that I'm going to do now. So I'm going to turn my pattern this way and have it create the first flower on the middle here. And I will show you how or where it's going to be created, because as you see here, we have these little holes. Let me bring you up a little bit closer. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 little holes, right, from the space, as you can see. And we have the same thing on this side, obviously, okay, as you can see here. So, and I pretty much wanted to do already one side, so you can have an idea more or less where I have added the flower on. So we have one space. It sort of makes like a little curve here, you know, where we have the double crochets of the star. So we have 3 double crochets here. So 1, 2. So we're going to skip 2 little stars here, and that's, so if we're going to count from the corner, 1, 2, and 3 space, we're going to do right in the middle of the 2 rows. Okay, so we have 1 space here right in the corner, we have the 2nd space, and we have the 3rd space. We're going to do in between the 3rd and the 4th space here. As you can see, I know it's a little bit hard to see, but we'll get there. Okay, so let's get started. Trying to get my stuff together. So you want to do a slip stitch knot to start. Try that again because I grabbed half of the thread. Okay, so slip stitch knot. I'll get a little bit closer again. I don't like to go too close. I know it makes it hard on you guys, but it fogs out when it's too close up. Okay, so you'd go where you have your 3 chain of the green, and you'd single crochet first stitch. Try to hide your thread already. And we're going to go up 2 chain. With the single crochet would make 3, so that's a double crochet right there. We're going to make 2 groups of double crochet, 2 chain separation, back into the same space, another 3 double crochet in the same space. So we're making 2 groups of 3, trying to hide our thread at the same time as much as we can, obviously. Okay, so now we have these 2 groups with 2 chain stitch, 1 chain stitch separation. We're going to skip this flower, and we're going to go into the next chain on the green lettuce. So we're going to do again the 2 groups, 3 double crochet, 2 chain separation in the same space. We're going to do another 3 double crochet. If you find a video, sometimes it's too fast for you, up top on the right side, there's 3 little dots. You can click there, go to settings, and slow down the video. 1 chain separation into the next space where the chains are. So we're going to do the 2 groups again. We're going to do this all the way around, and then close it in on 3rd space on the last or the first double crochet. So nothing to it, very simple. Okay, and then again 1 separation in between the leaves here. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so this is how it's turning out to be. Never mind if it's all crooked, it will get all fixed once we're on the 2nd row and adding on the flowers. We've come to the end. We're gonna close it with a slip stitch. Make sure that you grab right in the center and not just 1 loop, so we can make it strong enough to close it, because this pattern afterwards it becomes heavy with all these flowers. We're gonna do 1 chain, and in the same space here I'm going to create a single, and I'm going to create 1 chain again, next space, double crochet, next space, double crochet. Inside of the space we're going to create 2 double crochets, 1 and 2, 1 chain only separation, and 2 double crochets in the same space. Now, because we are doing the center, obviously it's only two petals that we need. So it doesn't matter if you create a few of them here because you only need two to attach the first flower. My goodness, I keep knocking my camera out. That's not a good thing. I'm trying to always find the best position for you guys to see because sometimes I get comments. Okay, before I go any further, I keep stitching and yapping. Okay, so 2 double crochet, 1 double crochet on top of the double crochet, another one beside it, and on the last one, we're going to do a half double crochet. Okay, and no chain separation. Now you're going to fix your flower, your leaves here, not your flower, like that. What we're going to do is we're going to go right in the center of the middle one that we have the 8 chain, and we're going to go and grab it from and do a single crochet because we want this to be standing stretched out. We don't want it to be crumpled up like this. We want to see that green happening. So again, you would yarn once, come into the first double crochet, half double crochet, next space, double crochet, next space, double crochet, and 2 inside of the space here, 1 chain separation, and 2 more on the same space, double crochet. So you're going to have a total of 5, counting the half double crochet. Okay, so now we have 2 here. This is 3 double crochet. This is 4 double crochet, and we count the last one as half double crochet would be 5. Okay, again, no chain separation. We're going to fix a little leaf here. We're going to go right into the center. We're going to go into the back, grabbing the thread back here and doing single crochet so we can have our leaves nice and set up so they don't become hidden, crumpled up here on the pattern. Again, first double crochet, half double crochet, next space, double crochet, next space, double crochet, so that'd be like 3 already, 2 inside, 4 and 5. Now we are going to add our first one. So basically we added this one here, so we skip 1, 2, 3 right in between, and make sure I got this on the right side too. If I can get my thread unknotted here. Okay. Bring it down a little bit so you see what I'm doing here. Okay. So we're going to count 1. Get this one here so you can so 1, 2, and 3, and in the middle, so we do 1, 2, and 3. So 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to go right in the middle. I'm going to do it right here and close it back to back. Okay, back to back. Come back inside and do your 2 double crochets into the next space, double crochet, next space, double crochet, and half double crochet. We're going to grab our little leaves here, single crochet, next space, half double crochet, next space, double crochet, next space, double crochet, and 2 more inside. Now we're going to touch this other paddle. So I'm going to show you here again. Let's say we had attached it here, so we skip 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we're going to attach it right after. You need to put little pieces of thread, different color, to see where you're going to attach. If it's best for you, then that's fine. Okay, so we're going to count 1, 2, and 3. And I'm going to attach it right after, so it's like right there. So we're going to do back to back. And then we're going to lie it out, see if it's straight. If it's not, then we need to recount again and redo it. Just going to do a few double crochets here just to get the pattern straightened out. Because with all these stitches, sometimes it can be tricky. We think we're on the right place, but we're not. But, you know, no biggie. I mean, it's something simple. Okay, half double crochet. Okay, so So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I think we're fine. I think we're just perfect with it. Should be no issues. Just gonna stretch this out. As you can see, I have it perfect on it. Okay, so we'd continue to close it, finish the rest of our paddle out. So we'd grab and like I said, if you want to put pieces of string on it to see where you're going to attach or put your layer flower and see where you're going to attach it, that's fine too. There's several ways of working around the pattern. So half double crochet, another double crochet inside of the space, 2 double crochets, oops, 1 chain only, 2 double crochets, inside of the next space, double crochet from the previous row, and the last one, half double crochet. We pull our leaf, just fix it here a bit so it can straighten up, single crochet, next space, half double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, and 2 double crochet inside of the center, 1 chain separation, 2 more double crochet in the same space, another double crochet in the next space, another double crochet, so that'd be 4 already, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the last one, half double crochet would make 5. A little piece of thread here. Go through the middle, grab the middle and do your single crochet. First space here, half double crochet, and we proceed until we meet the end. 1 chain separation only, 2 double crochets in the same space, next space double crochet, next space double crochet, half double crochet on the last space, fix our leaves, come to the center, single crochet, next space, half double crochet, next space double, inside of the center, 2 double crochet, 1 chain, double crochet, double crochet, and half double crochet. We are on our last leaf into the center, single crochet, and then we're going to grab our first single crochet here that we started, and we're going to close it with slip stitch. Cut our thread. I'd like to tuck everything away because I really don't want to come back to it anymore. So I bring my thread to the back, go through some of the loops back here, and I always like to make a knot, as you know, and for those that don't, well, I like to knot all my patterns so they don't come apart. So I did my first knot. Usually I like to do 2 if I have enough string. And do another one here. Now normally if your yarn, your thread is thick enough, you can split it in 2 and make your knot from there, which I could have done with this one. I'm going to grab the rest and pull it through, and then whatever excess I have left, I'm going to cut it. See, I have a little piece of thread here from the previous rows. Cut it out. Okay, so we're pretty much done with this flower. So now our first one is added in. Okay, and now we're going to proceed and add on the corner. Okay, everyone, so now we're going to add the other flower. So we're going to add, as you can see here, it's always good to show you so you have an idea. So we're going to add on the corner and 1 in the center here. Okay. So you would do your, get you closer, you do your paddles there, back to back. Actually, no, we're going to do the first one back to back on the flower right here. Okay, get you this one right here. So we do back to back, and we go right in the center. We do a single crochet, and proceed with the double crochets in the center, next space double crochet, and then the last one, half double crochet, grab our little leaf to the front, fix it up so it's not all crooked, so you know you're grabbing it properly, half double crochet, double crochet, double crochet, and 2 inside of the middle space. Now we're going to add, I'm not going to give 1 stitch separation because we are adding onto the corner. So we do back to back. You'd grab your corner and close it with the single crochet. Come back into the space, do your double crochets, your last one half. We're going to grab our leaf, we're going to straighten it so we put it on properly, and proceed again with the same method of the double crochets. One chain separation and two more inside of the same space. So nothing changes, it's just when we're adding, we're not giving one chain separation. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so I'm going to add the other flower into this corner here, but because I already have one flower there, I need to attach it, but I will show you on the other side when we get to the flower here. I'll show you how it's proceeded. Okay, so don't worry about it. I just need to attach it because I need to finish up the attachment of the 3 flowers here. So just look into my pattern. So obviously, as you can see, let me see, no, this way, because I am attaching this one here on the corner. Show you here on the one that's done already. So basically I'm attaching, let's say, this one. So I need to do it on this corner. I need to do one here next to the middle, which is this one we're going to do. One attachment here. And the 2 attachment on the bottom, which is these 2 that I'm doing now. So I'm attaching these 2, and then I'll attach it here, and then I'll attach it here. So the corner one here, when we're doing the side, so you know it's going to be attached into 4 places. Just to let you know, just so you can see from the corner. So you would attach all your 3 flowers just on the corner and here, on the corner and there. Okay, and then of course we're doing the side, you would have to attach it here and on here, 2 on the petals and 2 on the material. But that's for this flower, right? So right now I'm attaching already 1 petal. I'm going to attach the next petal, but you'll see better when I get to the other side, so you can see better how it is. I just need to do it because I already have that flower on there, so as I'm going I need to attach them, or else I can't attach it afterwards. Because I need to show you after in order to show you the 2 flowers and the 1 flower, I need to have these 3 on here, okay? Okay, so now I'm going to attach the next one, next petal on my flower. Then I'm going to attach the corner. You'll see better when I get to the other side to attach the flower going on the side wall. Just want to get to the corner here, which is most important now for you. We'll get to the other side when we get there. Okay, so let's say you've done all your flower. Now we need to attach the corner because you would attach all 3 flowers first. So you would just grab any loop and you'd come and attach it to right on the corner back to back with a single crochet. Come back to the middle and proceed to finish your paddle with double crochets. This is half double crochet, always on the last one. And then in the middle of the green leaf, single crochet, half double crochet, double crochet, and again, and 2 inside of the middle, like that. Now, remember we attach the corner here and here, so we must do the same thing here too. We attach the corner, and now we need to attach on the first paddle. So just pull my thread here a minute. Go in the middle. Whoops, keep knocking my camera down. I have it in front of me so I can have a good angle for you guys. Sometimes my arms get in the way until I can figure out another system or buy another foot or something. I don't know. I need to figure that one out. It's very limited here on the island. So I was even fortunate to get this stand. I looked for it everywhere in this island. Finally, I managed to find it. Okay, so we close it with a slip stitch. So just bring it out a little bit more. So basically, you'd have your 3 flowers first put on. That means you do the middle one, and then you do the corner and attach 1 space on the flower. And then you do the other corner and attach 1 space on the flower. We'll get to that one when we do this one, so don't worry about it. I needed to add because I already had it on there. Now, we're going to proceed to do the 2 flowers here, and then we have the last one. Okay, so I'm just going to build up my flower and come back. Okay, so I built this one, but I only did 1 paddle because now we need to attach in several places, so you better be safe than sorry. Do only 1, or you can attach right from the first one, and then we can proceed as we're going. Okay, so now we're doing this one here. Let me just show you. So now these are the 3 up front ones. Now we're going to do the 2. So I'm going to start by 1. So we're going to have only 1 time attached to the corner flower. Remember the corner flower we have here on the pattern? So we're going to attach it only once, 2 on the middle one. Okay, so it's going to be attached 3 times. So, like I said, we're going to attach it only once on the flower here. Back to back, right on the first, just show you, right on the first paddle. We proceed creating the paddle. 2 double crochet, next space, double crochet, next space, double crochet. Last one, we're doing the half. Fix our little leaves up. Single crochet, next space, half double crochet, double crochet, next space, double crochet, in the middle, 2 double crochet, and we're going to attach our pattern, our flower, into the next 2 ones here. Okay, so we already have that 1 attachment. Next paddle, we're going to attach it God, my thread is always getting stuck. My space is very limited here, so okay, so we attach it and we continue and proceed. 2 double crochet, next space, next space, and the last one half double crochet. Pull your leaves to the right side, close it in with single. First double crochet from previous row, we're going to do half double crochet, another double crochet, and 2 inside of the space in the middle, like that. We're not giving any chains because we are doing already the attachment with single. So the next space on the flower, so we attach there. Now we got to attach it here. Back to back, and we continue on, and that's it until we get the other flower set up. Now don't do all the petals because you need those petals to go ahead and attach it to the pattern. And don't forget your last double crochet here on the petal, and your first one is always half double crochet. Just going to show you what it looks like so you don't get confused. And see, I did attach it. Okay, so 1 there, 2 here. And then on the other side, we're going to have the same thing. We're going to have 1 there and 2 here. 1 on this one, exactly like this one. We're going to have 1, we're going to have 1. And we're going to have these 2 exactly like we did with these 2 on the other flower. So we're going to attach it in 3 places like we did with this one in 3 places. So I'm going to set up, finish this one and set up the other flower. Okay, so now we're going to attach the next one. So we're going to attach it on these 2 places here. Bring my pattern a little bit more up so you can see. I'm going to attach on these 2 and on the corner flower. Okay, so back to back, we attach it with a single crochet, come back into the space, do 2 double crochets, next space, double crochet, and then the last one, half double crochet. I'm going to grab our green leaf here, we're going to do single crochet, half double crochet in the next petal, double crochet, okay, so now we're going to attach it on the next petal here, which is the middle petal of the pattern. Two double crochets, next space double crochet, next space double crochet, and on the last one, half double crochet. We're going to fix. I have a little bit distant the camera so you can see exactly where it's being attached on. At the end of this tutorial, I will post pictures and also do a little video with it on my dining room table so you can see how it looks like. which I usually do with every video. Okay, so now we attach it here exactly like we did with this one. So two, two, and now on the corner one, so we're going to attach on the corner one, which is the first paddle right here, and proceed with your double crochet. We close it, we attach it with a single crochet, no separations whatsoever, and then the last space here we do the half double crochet. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. So I just finished attaching it, people. Okay, so we have our corner ones here, and we attached it there and two here. We attached it there and one there, and now we have the last one, which we're going to attach on these two here and on these two here, and it's the first one right from the start of the pattern. So we'll have one flower, two flower, three flower, then it goes on both sides. Okay, so I'm going to get my flower prepared and be right back. Excuse me, I had to sneeze, sorry. Okay, everyone, so I created this flower. I only did one petal only again. Okay, so we can attach it, not have a mistake anywhere. So we're going to attach it on here, these two. So we'd start here, back to back. Single crochet, come into the center, and proceed to do your two double crochets. Closer, and the last one will be the half double crochet. Fix our little leaf here so we can put it on straight. First double crochet from the previous row, we need to do half double crochet I should say, and then double crochet, then two in the center, and we're going to attach it now, our second petal right here, back to back with a single crochet, and half double crochet. Bring our leaves to the front, fix them a bit, go right on the center of the middle one, single crochet, half double crochet, and proceed again. Okay, so we just back it up. So we have the two, and now we need to do these two right here, okay? Because everything else is pretty much attached into it. So now, back to back, we'll grab our first one here. And proceed with the double crochet. And we're pretty much almost done the edges of the table runner with the flowers. That leaves us just the sides to do, which is very simple. It's all about counting the space. Okay. going to grab this one here, back to back, single crochet. And that's pretty much it for the flowers at the edge. So whatever you did on this side, you need to do on the other edge of the table runner. So either you look at this side on your pattern and do exactly the same, or rewind the video and proceed the same way, because it's exactly the same attachment on the other side. Same goes for the side flowers. Whatever you do on one side, you have to do the same count. That's why I did these ones, so you can see, you can just follow the line through. So I'm going to finish this one up, cut the thread, and I'll show you the end result. Okay, you guys, so I pretty much finished adding the last one in, as you can see. And of course, once it's stretched on the table, I'll have it all fixed out. So we have one flower alone, then we have the two, and then we have the three. Now, we're going to proceed with the side flower. Very simple to do. I want to show you, whoops, almost knocked down my camera again. I want to show you how it's added on. Get you a little bit closer. Now we're going to add on the two petals there, and we're going to add them here on this side, of course, on these two petals, right? I'm just going to show you the space. So we have the first middle curve here, which is the half star. We have all the stitches in. It's not complicated to see, and you'll see it here on this side. So we have it here, half star, right? So we have one space here, half star, and we have two. The first one right after, this is where we are attaching. So you're going to come through your, right here. So we're going to attach it right here. So you have, actually right here. So let me show you here on this side. So we're going to skip two space of star. And we have the same thing here. Actually, it's right here. So we have 1 and 2. And you're going to attach it right here where it meets the other star. Okay? So even when you lie down, I'm going to build the flower and I'm going to show you. And you're going to see it falls exactly into place once we straighten it out and we lie it down. I'm going to build a flower, I'm going to put it here, and you're going to see it's going to give exactly that space where we need to add the first petal. Okay, be right back. Okay, so I've created my other flower. Because we are doing the sides are only created in 4 places, which is the 2 petals, just push it over, of the flower here, and 2 onto the pattern like this side. Okay, now get you a little bit. So like I said, we're gonna skip the first star here and here, and so we are going to attach it on the 3rd star basically. So 1, 2, and 3. So, but before anything, you need to attach it onto your corner. So, I did my 4 petals because we're going to use only 4. So, pretty much it's to advance the petals. Everything else stays the same, nothing changes. It's always the same amount of double crochets per paddle. Okay, so now we're going to attach the next one, which is right here. An attachment always with a single crochet. Come back and you do your 2 double crochets and proceed the same way. So nothing changes on the stitch or the amounts of stitches. Now we're going to turn our pattern this way. And don't forget, when you're doing one side, all you have to do, even if you want to take like a measuring tape, let's say, and you want to measure the right amount of space, like, then you can mark it with a piece of thread. Okay. All right. So we're going to have it lined up straight. And we're going to attach this one and this one, right? It's only two paddles that we are attaching, so we need to line it up. So we have one half star. You can see the little curve, it curves in. Then you have 2, and this would be your third one. So we're going to attach it right on it, and then once you attach it, you can measure it from there when you're going to do the next flower to see the space, whatever works best for you. Okay, so 1, 2, and 3. So I'm doing my third one here. Proceed the same way. We've been having rain for the past almost 2 weeks now. It is like insane. Okay, so again, we're going to stretch it out. And as you see here from the space we did on the third one, we skip only 1 star and we attach it into the next star. Okay, you can measure that middle of the flower too. Okay, so we're going to skip that 1 star here. Okay, because you can see the stars right there if you bring it up closer. So this is 1 star here, the one that we attached. Okay, and we have the second one here, right after this one that we have attached. Okay, this is the second star. Okay, try to, hold on a minute. Okay, I want to make sure that you see it properly. So So we have first the star that we attach the third star from the corner. We're going to skip this star. You can see the star right there, right? All the stitches are in the middle and it makes that curve. And we're going to attach it on the second star, which is this one here in the middle. So we're going to attach it right there. And if you line it, if you line your flower properly, let me just back it up. If you line your flower properly, it falls right into place. Okay? Because look, if you line it straight, you can't go wrong. It just, you know, it just falls right on it. And it's exactly where I have my other attachment there. So you want to have 2 spaces here, and you attach right after. You're going to have only 1 space here in between, and you attach right after on the second star. Okay, I'm going to attach it right here on the second star, and that's how we're going to proceed. So nothing complicated, just need to concentrate in order to have the same size. Once you get one side down, then you can just follow the line on the other side from the one you just did. So it'll be much easier for you to do the other side. Remembering that the center here of the sides, they are 4 flowers inside, not counting the corners. Oh, what am I doing? I thought I was doing too many stitches. I had done my 4. Okay, so I need to do a slip stitch here on the first one. That's what happens sometimes when you just forgetting because you're over blah blah blah, right? Okay, so we're pretty much gonna just tuck this. I'll show you again. Okay, now I'm going to get you in a closer up so you can see what I'm talking about. So we have that space, and this is the star, right? We have that space again. This is the star. So I've attached that on the third space, that half moon with the star. We skip 1 and we attach it right on the second one. Okay, and it's like I said, once you do your first one, you're gonna go straight, and you know it, it's just gonna fall all into place. Okay, so I'm gonna start the other flower and show you one more time. Okay, so I've done 3, do 4, or do none, just attach it right from the beginning as you wish, you know, but you can do 4 petals because you only use 4. So we're gonna grab, just back it up here. So here's our flower. So we're gonna use these 2 and then attach 2 on there again. Back to back. Two double crochet inside of the middle, and proceed with the double crochets and half double crochet. Go in the middle of the green and the white and close it in with single crochet. So now we're going to attach it on the next petal, just this one here. So you're always going to have on the side, you're going to have 2 out, because 2 is on top, 2 is used, 2 is there, and the last 2 here. So you can't go wrong. Good, good. I love it when my thread gets stuck everywhere. So you proceed the same way. Half double crochet at the end and at the beginning, always. At the beginning of the next petal, always half double crochet, and at the end. Two double crochet in the middle. Okay, so now we go into our side again. Back it up a little bit more so you can see. So now we're going to skip the one space here. Okay, so we're going to skip this, which would become this one here. And we're going to attach it on the second star. So let me quote on the third star, sorry. The first star after we've attached is here. You can see it very well. Let me get you closer. So we have the first star right after the attachment row. We have second star. 1, 2, 3 on the fourth star. We're going to attach it. And if you lie it, again, like I said, if you lie your pattern straight, back it up, you can see it already falls into place. Okay, so we're going to attach it right there. So after this attachment, we have 1, 2. It's on the third star, people. Okay, fourth star from the attached one, from the previous attached flower. So on the third star. So that means you would skip 1, 2 half moons. And attach it on. So on your third star. And if you have measured it or you put strings to have the right amount, then you know, probably sometimes it's best just to put cotton or yarn, whatever you're using, and put strings attached to it. Make a little knot to know where you're going to place it. Okay, oops, half. Because sometimes on camera it's really, really hard to see, especially when it's white, and camera colors really does not do its justice. Like, these flowers are very, very yellow, but sometimes on camera they look orange. Oops. Okay, so we're in the next one. Okay, so we're going to skip. Let me see. 1, 2 stars on the third star again. So we are here. So we have 1, 2 on the third star. So that means the second half moon again. A half moon here on the bottom. So third star again. And like I said, when you're going to do the other side, you're just going to follow the row, so it will be much easier. It's always harder is to get that first side in. But like I said, if you measure it properly, you should get it in with no problem. You can get like a measuring tape and take it from there and put your markers or piece of thread or piece of yarn on it, make a little knot, and then you know where you need to attach it before you drive yourself nuts with it. Because I remember the first few ones years ago when I started doing it, I used to go crazy trying to measure them up and put them in until I finally got the hang of it. Because of so many years doing it, it made everything much easier for me. Okay, so now they're both in. You're going to do the same thing again to this one. So, since we have the attachment here, so then again, 1, trying to count the start, 1, 2, 3 stars again. So you count on the stars, 1, 2, and 3. So you got your 3 stars again, and you add them on. Okay? And it becomes the same thing here at the end. Get you a little closer. So you have 1, 2, and 3 stars. Can you see it? 1 star, 2 star, and 3 star. So it comes exactly on it. So continue yours, I'll continue mine, and I'll meet you at the end. As soon as I finish adding all of them in, and then we'll come back again. Okay, you guys, so we are on our last flower to attach before we get to the corner. Remembering that we have to attach 6 places now. The last one here before the corner, because we need to attach two on the flower, right? 2 on the pattern, and 2 on the next flower. So have only 2 done of the petals. Just make sure you don't do like 4 like we've been doing and then get to the end. You have to take it down because you need to attach it on the 6 places, 2 per flower, 2 on the pattern, and 2 on the next flower. Everything else stays the same, nothing changes. Okay, so now we attach it onto the same way as we have. One, 2 double crochet in the same space, and proceed the same way. Single crochet in between the leaf. Okay. And now we're going to attach it on our last one. So again, let me just stretch this out here because it's all crumpled up. So 1, 2 on your third. 1, 2, alignment, because it's always so hard to see the stitch. So you skip 2 half moons, right? and it would be 1 after the attachment here. 1, 2, and 3. You should have it already all sorted out, I hope. So I'm going to attach it here. So you skip those 2 little half moons, and it's pretty much the same with all the rest of the flowers too. Like I said, the best way is really to measure it out. You know, it takes 4 on that side in the middle, 4 on this side in the middle, not counting the corner of 1. If we count the corner ones, it's 6 total, right, on each side. Again, we're going to skip half moon, and we're going to skip half moon here, and we're going in between, right? You can see here. This is a gorgeous table runner, and if you choose the right color as well, then you make it more sophisticated. You can use in the lilacs, in the purples, you know, to do your outings. I mean, it's just a beautiful table runner. Luxurious gift if you're giving it to someone. Okay, so now we're going into the next corner of the flower, and we're going to attach it in our first one, and we're almost done. Now you can do a final touch all the way around with single crochet and do peacock closing in the flowers, which I will be doing to mine. You don't have to do it. I think it just gives it that final touch on the pattern, brings everything together. So I will be doing that right after I finish with this. Show you how I do it. And if you want to create the final touch, well, then you follow through, and then we're pretty much done. Oops, I'm just yapping away and forgot I had to attach it here. And we're pretty much done. Okay, so last flower to attach, and we're done with the attachment of, this is too loose. I don't like my stitch too loose. I don't think it makes a nice stitch when the stitch is too loose, you know. Certain things you can get away with, but some other stuff you really can't. And what makes a beautiful pattern too is the right stitch, not too loose and not over tightness either. But of course, the tight stitch always gives it that punch. Final touch. Okay, people, pretty much did the last flower. Just gonna tighten up loose end here, so I don't have to deal with it anymore. Make my little knot, make sure nothing comes apart. and just get it through, and then cut the excess. Done. And we're done, people. So we'll just have the leftover. What I have the leftover to do is the single crochet all the way around. Look at that, everyone. Isn't that gorgeous? You come to the edge here. And there it is. I'll meet you back with a single crochet. Okay, everyone. So I'm pretty much going to do the single crochet all the way around with picot. You don't have to do it, but I think it gives it that final touch. So slip stitch knot. I'm going to use the green. You can use the yellow, whatever color you're using. You can start pretty much on any flower you like. So I'm just going to start here at the edge, the very first flower, just to go from there. I'm going to grab anywhere and just single crochet all the way around. I'm trying to hide my thread on every loop. And when we get to the middle of the petals, we're going to do the picot. So this would be the middle. We go up 3 chain. I'm going to close it here on the first one. 1, 2, and 3 again. Either this way or go back into the middle. I think I'm going to do it this way. 1, 2, 3 chain, close it again. So I'm going to have 3 picots on all of the middle of the petals. Into the middle again, like that. 1, 2, and 3. Next space, single crochets all the way through. So it's going to be like that. I think it gives it a nice touch. Like I said, this is optional. You don't have to do it. But, and you could use, let's say if you're doing the yellow, you can close it all the way around with the yellow too. I'm sure it will be nice because I have done it myself on other patterns. Getting to the middle again. 1, 2, 3 chain. Close it on the first chain there. Back into the middle. 1, 2, and 3. So it's 3 picots on all of the petals. And we're going to do this all the way around and nothing changes. The sides will be the same thing, just picots on the petals. Okay. So everyone, I thank you so much again for being part of this journey with me. Let me know in the comments if you're going to create it. How's it going? If you need any help, just leave a comment or email me. I'm here to help you out. And I thank you. Very appreciative of all your support. Coming to the middle. Now, just see if I'm right. Yep. So, coming to the middle. Might as well do one there too. Hold on a minute. So this is the middle we're going to do. And then one here. And then one in the middle again. Like that. And then we continue on. Whoops. Yeah. So thank you so much, everyone. And I'll see you back in the next tutorial. I will have a little video and the pictures up at the end once I'm finished. And you can have a look how it looks like on the dining room table. In your case, you can put it anywhere you'd like. I'm going to try to see if maybe I'm going to add a peacock here at the middle of the leaf between the two flowers. So here in the middle, let me check if I like it. If I do, I'm going to have it 1, 2, and 3. Back inside, 3 chain again, into the middle again, and 3 chain again. I think I'm going to have it this way. And then into the middle of the paddle. Just do a few more so I can look at it and see if I like it. Yes, so I'm going to do the peacock in between the flowers. Okay, so 3 peacock the same way as we have on the petals, and we continue on. Coming to the other one, we're going to do the single crochet and 3 peacock in between the 2 flowers. Okay, so thank you, everybody. Until next video, stay safe. Bye-bye.